I received this comment on one of my last videos and I wanted to address it because I agree with it, but only to a point. This commenter is saying that eye and brow and mouth choreography are so common that they don't draw attention like a stronger dialogue tag or action beat otherwise would, and that's useful and okay sometimes. The part that I agree with is that yes, they are simple, and yes, they are useful, and yes, they're absolutely okay to use sometimes. But the place where I think we run into trouble and the reason why these action beats get overused is because we're using them as a substitute for simple dialogue attribution. Let me try to explain what I mean by that. If we're using an action tag as a form of dialogue attribution, that action tag needs to be doing double duty. It's not only telling us who's talking, but it's telling us something valuable about the way that they're delivering that line or how they feel while they're delivering it. There are definitely going to be situations where saying smiled or grinned as an action beat that attributes dialogue will add tremendously to that line. That's the case when it changes the line's delivery or clues the reader in that a line that might otherwise sound very serious is delivered in a laughing or joking or lighthearted way. The same goes for any kind of facial choreography. It's most powerful when it gives the reader a piece of information that they might not otherwise have known, and or that facial choreography adds a layer of subtext because it kind of contradicts the actual words that are coming out of that character's mouth. I think if facial choreography is only there not to draw the reader's attention to what that character's face is doing, but as a simple or invisible dialogue attribution situation, that's kind of the problem. That's when we start overusing those action beats. Because the thing is, I don't think they're invisible. They're definitely not invisible to me when I'm line and copy editing other people's work. And while I find words like said, asked, and replied to be largely visible, I know that there are a lot of readers out there who don't, which means they're likely to find more complex tags or action beats to also be quite visible. If it's the appropriate and right thing to put in that sentence, awesome. As with all things, interrogate the impulse to use it, resist the impulse to justify habits, and be careful when you're using face choreography as a substitute dialogue tag.